everybody, good morning. Welcome to Soul Yoga. My name is Samya. I'm a yoga teacher and I'm the founder of Soul Yoga. Thank you so much for taking the time to start your morning with yoga. I have a morning routine for you that is perfect for building your intuition to set you up to tackle the day. I think the problem with Mondays or any kind of start of working day is we feel like the week is on top of us and we're out of control. But the beauty of yoga and how it syncs and aligns with our prana, it helps us detach from what's around us and sink back into ourselves and help us see ourselves clearly, which builds our intuition and makes us feel more in control. So I hope this morning routine is helpful to you and helps you just feel like you can face the working week, because the week isn't coming for you. You can take control and create your week. So let's get started. So we're going to start with pranayama. So pranayama is life force expansion. Prana is life force. Ayama is expansion. And on earth, your prana takes the form of breath, vayu. So when you're doing pranayama, you're utilizing your breath to expand into your prana kosha. And what is that? So yogic philosophy teaches us that we have layers of our existence. It's not just this physical body, this is our food body, but then we also have the mental body, the prana body, the psychic body, and the astral body. And the astral body is a collective consciousness that binds everything together. So think in terms of whatever the universe came from, whatever tiny molecule and divided into whatever and created the universe, we are all joined and connected and part of it. So the prana layer, the life force layer, is beyond the physical body. The physical body is actually the last stage of our existence. So today's pranayama is one that's perfect for the morning. Don't do this before bed because it wakes you up. It's called Kapalbhati, also known as skull shining breath. So I'm going to demonstrate first of all. So if you take a sharp breath in, you'll feel a part of your stomach go in, mine's here, and you can identify your diaphragm here. So it's important for us to tune into that because many of us don't breathe from that area. And if we're going to do Kapalbhati, it's good that we can identify where our diaphragm is because we're going to make sure that we're breathing from our diaphragm. So we're going to start with diaphragmatic breathing just to tune ourselves in. So take that sharp breath in, place your finger there and hold on that band. And you're just going to put your hand, rest your hand gently on that band. And we're going to inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Take a moment. We're going to inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Again, we're going to do 3 more rounds. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, out. Keep that rhythm. In, out. Brilliant. So now that we're tuned into our diaphragm, we're going to try Kapalbhati. I'm going to demonstrate first because it's quite something that's foreign and far removed from you, so it might be a bit difficult and tricky at first. So keeping in mind of where our diaphragm is, it's like a band that goes like this. So you go, I always get confused if you inhale it goes up or down, but let's just say for demonstration purposes we're going to use it as going down, not for scientific purposes. So with Kapalbhati, what you're doing is focusing on just the exhale, because when you inhale or exhale, your diaphragm will go like this. And it will just push itself back down. There we go. Now with Kapalbhati, you're just stressing the exhale. So you're going, because automatically the band is going to snap back into place. So you don't need to put any stress on the inhale because it will naturally just snap back. So again, it'll be like this. Okay. So with Kapalbhati, you use rapid breaths. So it's normally 10 rapid breaths and a break. So we're going to do 10 rapid breaths, just stressing the passive breaths. So, and then we'll take a big inhale and a big exhale through the nostrils. And try and make sure you're breathing from the diaphragm. So that exhale is coming from this area. If it's going to come from up here, it's okay. So the whole point, I feel, of yoga is remember that I'm always giving you a template and you meet yourself where you're at. So it may be that you can't do 10 breaths. It may be you're not going from your diaphragm because your body's trying to figure things out. Always meet yourself where you're at and then let your body unwind and give it some kind of template to work from. But the whole point of yoga is you're not looking for perfection to do things just like the yoga teacher's doing. You're looking to tune into yourself and be aligned with yourself. And if yourself isn't at 10 quick breaths and doesn't really get it yet, then that's where you're at. Honor and respect your prana. So we're going to also use jnana mudra. So in the case of prana, prana is your life force and your energy and the essence of who you truly are, which you probably can't see because you've been conditioned by the world around you and it leaves you feeling lost and disconnected. The beauty of prana is it's in everything that is living. It is in everything that is in the universe, not just on earth, it is in everything. And it is an energy. So when you use a mudra, a hand gesture, you're sealing off the energy so the prana doesn't escape out of your body and you're redirecting the prana back to an area of your body. So with jnana mudra, you're redirecting the prana back to your consciousness. So we're going to put our hands in jnana mudra. So you're going to take your thumb and your index finger and join them together like so. This is jnana mudra, the gesture of consciousness. You're going to rest it on your knees. I'm going to demonstrate our first round. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that was 10 rapid breaths, and then the last breath was a big inhale and a big exhale through the nostrils. So we're going to do 5 rounds of this. I'm going to count you in. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going to rest for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. just take a moment and stay in this position with your eyes closed in Jnana Mudra. You might want to take a few organic breaths. Your diaphragm just to clear things out. Tune into yourself, so any organic movements that you feel like your body is taking, honour and respect that. Okay, take a deep breath in and out. And we're ready to start our asana portion of the class. So we're going to start in balasana, child's pose. So bum on your feet, and then tilting from your lower hips and the trunk of your body, you're going to tilt the pelvis forward and then extend your arms forward and keep your forehead to the mat. So we're going to go into Shashank Bhujangasana, which is striking cobra pose. So we're going to take an inhale in, and then you're going to kind of do like a dip. So you're arching your back slightly and push into Bhujangasana. So you're striking the cobra. And then retract. We're going to do this 4 more times. So inhale, exhale, strike Bhujangasana. Inhale and retract. Exhale. Inhale, strike your cobra. And exhale. Inhale, retract, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, retract, exhale. Let's just do one more because it feels quite nice. Inhale, strike cobra, Shashank Bhujangasana, and then exhale, retract. Okay, we're then going to curl your feet up, and then we're going to take your left foot and place it forward into Ashwasantalasana, equestrian pose. So if you can keep your hands firmly to the mat. If not, you can come to the tips of your fingers. If you have the strength to, you can raise your arms up like this. Make sure that your pelvis is facing forward. So think of your pelvis as the centre of your body, because then you can use it as a base to get your balance and to figure out how far you can stretch. So if you're thinking of your pelvis as that base in the centre of your body, how far can you stretch? Is it that your Ashwasantalasana is a bit more like this? Remember, with asana, it has to be steady and comfortable. So if you're not meeting what I look like or any images that you've seen, discard that. That's not what yoga is. Yoga is feeling steady and comfortable while you're in the posture. So you're using the posture to come into your body. You're not trying to get into the posture. So you need to use me as a guide, follow my instruction, and see what feels comfortable. So for me, I'm okay here. Okay, so inhale and raise your arms and just stay in Ashwasantalasana. And then exhale, put your hands down. Bring your left foot back to meet your right. And now you're going to step your right foot forward, come into Ashwasantalasana on the right. If you can, if it's available to you, you can put your arms up. If not, you can stay arched over on the ground, whatever feels most comfortable. And just take a breath there. You're going to place your hands down. Flip your left foot, push forward, and bring your left foot to meet your right. Then Hatha Padasana. If you're able to stretch, straighten your legs, that's fine. Remember, in Hatha Padasana, you're not bending over like this from your upper and lower back. You're going from the lower half of your body, the trunk of your body, and you're folding down. So again, you're tilting that pelvis forward. So you're just folding from the trunk and the lower part of your back. And then you go as far as it feels comfortable. You might be able to straighten your legs, you might not. You don't have to have your hands touching the ground, just do whatever feels comfortable for you. And we're going to stop and breathe here. Keep your head down. We're now going to come into Padahastasana,
gorilla pose. So take your left hand and place it under your left foot. Take your right hand, place it under your right foot, and then look up. It's okay if you bend your knees, they don't have to be straight. Look forward and just breathe. Try and tune into your diaphragm. Remember, always using the pose to come into yourself, so you're finding your asana. Okay, so release both hands and then straighten your legs. Still bent from that lower trunk when it comes to Dolasana, pendulum pose. So interlock your fingers and then place it behind your head. And you're going to, again, twisting from your lower back and from your trunk, you're going to swing to the left and then to the right. So you're just putting pressure on the base of your neck with your interlocked fingers to get a stretch in your upper neck. So we're going to go left and right and left and right. One more time. Left and right. You're going to release both hands now, and you're going to inhale, exhale into the Tadasana, mountain pose. Interlock your fingers and come to your tiptoes. If it's not available to you, you can just keep your both feet on the ground and extend your hands upwards. But if you want to, you can just exhale into Tadasana. Okay, and release your feet down, and then keeping your hands in the air, take your right foot and step back into Virabhadrasana 1, warrior pose. And just breathe into that. And now we're just going to build our fire, our agni. So we're going to build the heat, our fire element within ourselves. You're going to dive your hands down, place both hands forward on the mat, and then push your left foot back into Pranayama, mountain pose. So inhale, exhale, Dandasana, plank pose. We're going to do 4 more. Inhale, Pranayama. Exhale, Dandasana. Inhale, Pranayama. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Indadasana. Push your left foot forward, step forward, and rise back up into Virabhadrasana. If you couldn't do all of those planks and mountains, it's okay. Just rest. So if you ever feel like you can't do something, is getting too much, pick a home pose. So I always say Balasana, which is child's pose, or Vajrasana, tabletop, or even Shavasana. If you can't do it, it's not aligning with you, you're not there yet. So you're going to have to build strength over time. So it's not a failure, it's alignment. Okay, so back, hands in the air, back into Virabhadrasana 1. And then into Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Just breathe. And then bring your right foot to meet your left. Join both hands in Pranayama, prayer pose. And we're going to do that again. Okay. So coming back to the mat, starting in Balasana. Okay, so Shashanbhujangasana, striking cobra. So 5 rounds. Inhale. Exhale, Bhujangasana. Inhale. Exhale, retract. 4 more times. make sure your Bhujangasana, if you take that curve, it will naturally just kind of elongate your front and your back. And then make sure that you're not sinking your head down. Try and push up. If you can, get your thighs, the front of your thighs off the floor. If you can't, that's completely fine. But just try and make it comfortable. If you can't get into Bhujangasana, you can use Sarva Bhujangasana, which is this one. So it might be that you go from Balasana in and then just push your feet down and then rest. And then maybe you want to move back and forth like this, so your body gets used to the movement before you go into the Bhujangasana. So you can modify it that way. Anyway, step forward into Ashwasanchalasana. Raise your arms up. Hands down. Left foot goes back to meet the right. Right foot comes forward. Raise your hands up. Left foot comes to meet the right at the front of the mat. Hasta Padasana. Remember bending from your lower spine and your hips, tilting the pelvis forward. Just breathe. Interlock your hands. Place them behind your head at the nape of the neck so you get a stretch that feels comfortable. And then swinging from your lower spine and your hips to the left, to the right. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. Brilliant. Come into the Padahastasana, gorilla pose. So place your left foot under your, left hand under your left foot, your right hand under your right foot, and then releasing into that. Release your hands. Inhale, stretch upwards, interlock your fingers, exhale, come to your tiptoes. Tadasana, mountain pose. And then release. Inhale, step the left foot back, exhale. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. We're going to come into our mountain planks. Remember, if you can't do, maybe you can do 1, maybe you can do 2. Maybe it's just not available to you right now in the morning. And it's okay, you can come to Parmasana or your home pose. Parmasana's tabletop. Okay. So we're going to dive the hands down. Bring the right foot back to meet the left into Parvatasana. Breathe. Okay, so inhale, exhale, Dandasana. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, Dandasana. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. And then bring the left foot forward and then put your arms back up. Sorry, my hair's making me dizzy. Into Virabhadrasana 1. Come into Warrior 2. And then bring your left foot forward to meet your right. Put your hands in Pranayama. Make sure it's touching your chest. You're finished. Well done. So we're going to come to seated position. Extend both your legs out in front of you. Take your right foot back to your inner left thigh, and then bend your left leg backwards. And then from your trunk and lower spine, tilt forward to where it feels comfortable, steady and comfortable in asana. And you're just going to lie down. And then walk your hands back. Release both legs out in front. Bring now your left foot to meet the inside of your right thigh. Bend your right leg back. And then again, slide down on the other side. Saitaliasana, animal relaxation pose. Walk your hands back. And now we're going to come into Shavasana. You can join both of your feet together like this if you want to. You can place your hands above your head. You can place your hands by your side. Please take whatever feels organic and in line with your prana. So I'm now going to wake you up from Shavasana. So turn over into fetal pose. Now being reborn. We're going to take whatever came to us during our sadhana, which is our practice on this mat, and carry us forward into our day. Push yourself up from fetal position. Come to Sukhasana, which is an easy seat. Adjust my hair, and well done. We're finished. So I hope this practice is something maybe you can do every morning so you can get more used to it. And I hope the pranayama helped you tune into yourself so you could take that forward into your asana portion of the class, but try and take this forward into your day, being aligned with yourself and creating your day rather than the day coming for you. And if you ever feel lost, come back to your prana, which is your breath. Thank you everyone for taking the time to practice with me and practice the soul yoga. I'm really, really grateful, and have a good day. Bye.